Hello, second graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. We are on topic 9, lesson 9. Compare numbers on the number line. So we're going to use our number line to compare the numbers here. Let's see what we have.
This number line shows only one number. Name a number that is greater than 256. Then name a number that is less than 256. Show your numbers on the number line and explain why you are correct.
All right. So this is a number line. And this said, all what we have on the number line, 256. So show number that greater than 256 or less than 256. So just let's put this in mind that when I say greater than this number, that means I'm moving toward the right. So 256, and I'm going this side, as you see my cursor. Let me use a marker like this. So this is when I'm saying greater than. So that means the number comes after 256. It has to be greater than, after, more than. All right. When I say less than 256, that means the number before 256. So as you see, I'm moving toward the left. That's the number before 256. So when it say more than 256, that means I'm moving toward the right. When I say less than 256, that means I'm moving toward the left. So for example, I have my number line, and then I know that on the left is less, and on the right is more, right? So if I say 256, if I just go one number less, that's mean my ones will my number will be one, the ones will be one less. So I'm gonna say right here 255. That's the number comes before 256, right? So when I say something less than 256, that's 255. So just one number less. I can easily write it here, 255. So 255 less than 256. How do I know? I move toward the left. Now I know that moving toward the right, that's mean greater than the number that comes after 256. So I know that a number more than 256, that's greater than 256. So I can write here, for example, so I can write after 256 would be 257, and the one after 258. And I can take this and put them here. So now I can choose any number I like. I wanted to say that 258 greater than 256. So let me use another. All right, so this is my number. I want to write this number. So I'm going to write 258 greater than 256. So 258 greater than 256. And I'm putting it down. So that's it. Just use the number line. You have the number, and now you put this idea in your head that the number comes on the left side. That would be the less than, and the number will come on the right side after the number that you're talking about or looking at or comparing with will be the greater number. All right, so let's see our guided practice in your book, page 410. All right, write a number to make each comparison correct. Draw a number line to help you if you need it. So if you need it, you can put a number. Otherwise, you just try to find out mental math or number that before. So for example, first one, 461 less than 467. That's mean I have to go to the left side. And this is my number line. If I have 467 here, I'm going to the left to get the number that is less than this number. All right, 470. Let's say if I use this line as the number line, so 470. If you want to go backward 5, we can do that. So let's say I'm putting 470. I'm using this as a number line. So that's mean toward the left would be less, because as you see, 470 should be greater than the number that you're going to write it here. So this number should be less than 470. This is my number line. I'm moving toward the left. So I'm going to go backward 5. So I'm going to go one jump, and this jump would be 5. And then I know now it's 465. It's up to you. You can go backward just one number. So I'm putting here 465. And I'm going to write it now here, 465. So now 465 less than 470, right? Let's go for that. Next question, number 3, 132. As you see the symbol, that 132 is less than number you're going to put. So if I'm using that green line as my number line, I'm going to write 132. Right. I'm going to put here 132. All right. The number I'm comparing with, it's more than 132. So if this is my 132, if I go to the left, that's mean I'm going to not less numbers. Number are less than 132. But I'm seeing my symbol. That means this number I'm comparing with, it's more than 132. So again, if I still gonna skip counting by 5 or add 5, I know that 132 plus 5, moving toward the right, it's gonna be 137. I'm gonna write down 137. So as I see, now 132 is less than 137. Okay, let's see number 4, 264. All right, 264. I'm gonna use this green line as it's my line for the number line. So 263, I'm sorry, yeah, 63. All right, so 263, smaller or less than that number I'm gonna choose. So now I know that I'm gonna move toward the right. So I'm gonna move up here and I'm gonna add 1. So 263 less than 264. 264. So it's up to you. You're gonna just go up by 1 number or by 5, by 10s. It's up to you. Let's go for number 5. Number 5, we have 675. And then I see that 675 is greater than this number. So if I'm making a line now here, and I have 675, so let's write 675. Put it here. I know that this symbol means 675 greater than the number that I'm gonna put it after. So I know that this is 675. If I'm looking for smaller than 675, I'm going toward the left. That means the number comes before 675. But if I'm looking for greater than, I'm gonna be going to the right. So since I'm looking for a number less than 675, I'm moving toward the left. And I'm just gonna go 1 jump, and I'm gonna go for 674. 674. So that will be the number that it comes before 675 and the number that I'm gonna put it over here to show that 675 greater than 674. All right, now 684. Remember, when we have the symbol equal, that means both sides should equal the same. So this one, I don't need to think about it. 684 equals 684. So my number should be the same. And I'm gonna put it here. So now I looked at the symbol. The most important thing, understanding the symbol. The symbols is showing which one is less than or greater than. And then you can use your number line and just go a number before to the left if it's less than, or to the right if it's more than. All right. So that's it for today's lesson, second graders. I'll leave you with the rest of the activity in your book. Thank you. Hello, second graders. Welcome to another lesson in topic 9. This is lesson 10. This will be the last lesson for this topic, topic 9. So in your book, please open page 413 and let's see what we have. Look and use structure.
Sort the numbers 500, 800, 600, 400, and 700 from least to greatest. Describe any number patterns that you see. Are there any other numbers that fit the pattern?
All right, this is very interesting lesson and it's really, really fun. Sort the numbers 500, 600, 800, 400, and 700 from least to greatest. When I say least, means start with the lowest number and go to the step by step till you reach the highest or the greatest number. All right. Of course, since they all hundreds, so I'm gonna look at the hundreds. I know that I have 500, I have 800, 600, 400, and 700. Here, ask yourself simple question: what number come before? So 400 will be the first one. So let's write 400. And after 400, I know would be 500. So put 500. After the 500 comes 600. 600, 700. Okay, let's put this first. Okay, now we still have one number to put. It's 800. All right. All right. So these are the number that I have, and here I put them in the right order from least to greatest. So 400, 500, 600, 700, and 800. All right. So that's the first part. Describe any number pattern that you see. Well, I see a lot to write down. I can say and easily that each number increases by, very good, by 100. I'm going to say each number increases by 100. So that's one pattern. Do you see any other patterns? I can see that all numbers have 0 tens and 0 ones. That's also a pattern. So I can say all numbers end with 2 zeros. I can say that all. Oops. So if you choose the first pattern or the second pattern, you're right. All right. What else I have to look for? Are there any other numbers that fit the pattern? Yes. After 800 comes 900. Add one more. Before 400 comes 300. Before 300 comes 200. So I can add more after the 800 and I can add before the 400. All right. Let's watch our video.
The red team is sorting their jersey numbers from least to greatest. What is the next jersey number?
Let's try to solve this problem.
What do you need to find? What do you already know? You need to find the number on the next jersey. You already know the numbers on 4 team jerseys. First, sort the numbers. Then, look for a number pattern.
When we say sort, means you start from, as they said, least to greatest. And then when you look at the pattern, when you understand the pattern, that's mean understanding what are we skip counting by? What's the pattern? Are we adding tens or fives or ones or hundreds? So let's sort or organize our shirts first from least to greatest. So I know that I'm looking for the hundreds. That's the way when we compare, I see that one shirt, the hundreds, 324, 424, 524, 224. That would be the first shirt because the 102. So we have 224. And then we have 324, 424, 524.
The jersey numbers are sorted from least to greatest. How can you use patterns to help solve the problem?
So now if we look at the hundreds, we see that it increased by 100. I look at my tens, remain the same. I look at the ones, remaining the same. That's mean I'm skip counting or adding 100, and the tens and the ones remain the same.
You can see if the numbers have anything in common. Sorting the numbers from least to greatest will help you see the number patterns. What are the jersey numbers in order from least to greatest? $224, $324, $424, $524. What pattern do you see?
100 increased by 1.
The tens and ones digits do not change. The hundreds digits increase by 1 each time. The numbers increase by 100. The pattern rule is increase by 100. The next red jersey number is 624. The pattern will decrease if the team sorts the numbers from greatest to least. Does the answer 624 make sense? Explain. Yes, 624 is 524 plus 100. Now you know how to look for patterns when you solve problems.
All right, so we sort and organize the shirts from least to greatest. And then I looked at the pattern and I see that the tens and the ones are remaining the same and all numbers. It's only the 100 that's increased by 100. So 224 plus 100 will be 324, an extra 100, 424, one more 100, 524, another 100, 624. So that's when I sort organize the shirt starting from the least to the greatest or to the highest. All right, let's go and see our guided practice in your book, page 414. All right, look for a pattern to solve each problem. The yellow team is sorting their uniform. So look at the numbers we have: 420, 440, 410, 430. So first, we need to sort. We need to see what we have. So I have the hundreds are the same. The ones are the same, but I can see that the tens are changing. So now let's see I'm going to start from, as they say, sort the first 4 jersey numbers from least to greatest. That means I'm starting with the smallest number. I look and I can tell 410 is the least number in the shirt. So 410, then 420, 430, 440. So let's put the numbers down. Now let's look for pattern. 410, 420, 430, 440. What's next? Very good, 450. What that mean? That means that I can tell that the hundreds remain the same and the ones remain the same, only the tens increase by 1. That's mean I'm skip counting by 10. So 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, and so on. So let's answer this. Look for a pattern in the sorted jersey numbers. What's the pattern rules? Increase by 10. So let's put this down. So this is the pattern that I understand and I figured out by arranging the jersey shirt from least to greatest. All right. Third question. What is the next greatest yellow jersey number? We said it. I know that I need to add 110 for 440, which is 450. Exactly. So let's write 450, and that will be the missing number for that question mark on that shirt. So 450. All right. So easy lesson, simple exercise. Start by sorting. Pay attention. They ask you to sort by greatest to the least or least to the greatest. When they say least to the greatest, that means the small number and then up the next one. And when you arrange them or sort them this way, then you're gonna see what's the pattern you have. Are your hundreds are changing, or the tens are changing, or the ones are changing? And then you will figure out that the next number will be the number that you put up extra 10 if it's a tens, or you put one number if the ones, or you add 100 if the hundreds are changing. All right, so that's it for today's lesson, and that will be the lesson number 10, or last lesson for our topic 9. That's it for today, second graders. I'll leave you with the rest of the activity in your book, page 415 and page 416. Thank you.